Global warming is already having an impact on Alaska. Barrow sits at the northernmost point of the North American continent. The Iñupiaq people have been fishing and hunting whales here for thousands of years. But today, their subsistence way of life is being threatened. Winters are getting shorter, and the ice is melting because temperatures are rising. Scientists have come to Barrow from all over the world to research global warming.
Barrow turns out to be one of the most important places on the planet to measure climate change, because this is where it will happen first and to the greatest extent is the Arctic.
I remember we would travel and wait. It would be around September before the ice would be secure enough for us to climb on top of it and set our nets underneath the ice to catch our fish. Now, it's way until October before we see that happen.
The climate's changing in a lot of ways, like the ice is thinning, and like when we go whaling, it breaks up easier, and the whaling season is cut a lot shorter.
Just this very last spring was a very different spring from all the years I've lived here in Barrow and hunting out in the ocean.
In recent years, teams of hunters searching for whales report changes in wind, temperature, and the condition of the sea ice.
The ocean temperature is rising, and when it does freeze, it's not the same as in the past.
Hunting crews will go out onto the ice and will camp on the ice and hunt whales from the ice. But if the ice is not in good condition, if the ice is very thin or is shifting, then it means that it's very dangerous for the people to be out there hunting whales.
The cracks that were frozen tend to thaw out. It makes it very dangerous. I pull my crew out, even though there's whales running. I pull my crew away from the ice edge because of my observations.
In the last few years, crews have had to be rescued off the ice by helicopter because the ice broke off and they were adrift in the ocean.
People who live close to nature, like the Iñupiaq people, have developed skills anticipating what the weather will do. Unfortunately, they're losing that ability because the climate system is changing.
Why is the climate changing? And what are we doing to make it happen?
Some of the things that humans are doing that we know affect climate have to do mainly with release of greenhouse gases. These are gases that trap heat and hold it next to the planet.
Virtually all climate models predict warming. Warming has in fact been going on at least through this century and primarily over the last several decades.
If the climate continues to change as predicted, the Iñupiaq and billions of people around the globe will need to find new ways to survive.
The animals that we subsist off from up here come in cycle, and that could be changing. They know it better than we do. It's their environment. And that's my biggest fear, is that if this weather is changing so drastically that it's impacting our subsistence way of life,